Time is precious, as is life and cookie crumbs. One must not waste any of them. If you throw them into a pond, well, you might find that luck tends to go your way. Fairies are interesting beings. They cause the rain to fall on the windshield of your car and ignore all that Rain X you put on it, which is very suspicious material. If you ask me, it sounds like something you don't want running onto the roads, because when has automotive companies ever released any product which isn't horribly toxic? I don't know, man. I don't know. It just doesn't make much sense to me. But whatever. Gotta get my senses. Gotta get my bearings. This fairy is making me crazy in the head. It's a crazy shield. Sorry guys for the constant lack of consistent updates, but there's been some stuff going on in real life, and I know that's like a really frustrating sounding reason because you don't know, but unfortunately it's personal type stuff, and probably video is gonna keep being sporadic for the next little while at least. That's just sort of how things go sometimes. I really should put some potions in that there bottles. I mean, God knows I've got not very many rupees, so I should probably do that, but who wants to ever? Well, hey there, Jamaican. How's it going? Kill your pixel ass till it hits friggin' South African version of Jamaica, where you can get hard reggae, fast reggae, soft reggae, melodic reggae, and rap reggae in roots. Putting my root down! And by root I mean the lost woods, and by roof I mean roof, and by hoof I mean hoof, because that's how you pronounce it. Horses that walk around in the woods often get lost and eaten by little girls dressed in red, who are going to visit their dead grandma. It's little oblivious Riding Hood up in a house for everyone's enjoyment. And I say she's oblivious, of course, because, you know, everybody knows that when their grandmother says, "Hi there, dearie, I'm not suspicious at all," she's to be taken suspiciously. Come on, people. Come on! Oh my god. It's the Master Sword. Fine, I guess I'll read this text. It says, "Hey, do you remember that time we ran naked around in the field and ate the farmer's apples? He sure was mad." Boy, oh boy. And yeah. Obviously videos which are on old systems such as the Super NES are obviously somehow easier to play than videos which are on a new-ish thing such as the Dark Mod. It doesn't make any logical sense, but when am I known to make logical sense? Perhaps I'm just familiar with this and it seems relaxing, so when I'm a little sleepy, I can just play that. And hey, there's Squirrel. They're cutesy and wootsy and quick as can be. Great. It's amazing. Anyways. Yes. IE indeed. ... Indeed. I used to be infatuated with this lighting effect. I'm like, oh, I want to put that in my own program. I'm going to use DirectQB, and it actually worked. Unfortunately, this guy seems intent on ruining my day with his friggin' thieving ways, but, you know, whatever. This guy can be taught a lesson by the Avatar. I don't know why I'm talking about the Avatar. I used to watch The Last Airbender, like, once per episode. Because they're so good that sometimes you don't want to hear something again. Sometimes you hear a song such as Great to Be Different by Forest Rain, and it's just so amazingly tear-causing in the bestest of ways that you just don't even want to hear it more than once, because I know that if I do that, it'll wear itself out and not be emotional anymore, and I don't want that to happen. So what I'm trying to say is my favorite things are the things that I don't listen to a bunch. It's pretty oxymoronic. Oh man, these apples with strangely orthogonal stems are very much up my backside, by which I mean alley. I mean, that's total slang for it, right? Also, where the hell am I going? Oh yes, I'm going to Sanctuary, which isn't I mean, seriously, if you've got a building that can be easily assaulted, just like sitting right there in the open, don't know why they didn't attack it before. I don't know why you call it sanctuary! I think you should call it cave. Well, let's, you know, go and see the scene everybody's seen already. Seen it as apparently some kind of program for, like, I don't know, DS or Wii or PS Wii or something. I don't know. I don't know my gaming systems. I saw a PS3 for the first time in real life the other day. It's pretty crazy. Like, why would I have never seen one in real life before? And it was comically huge, just as everybody was saying it was about, like, 5-6 friggin' years ago. Which is, I guess, why I'm considered so topical in the realm of, you know, talking. Oh, I wonder if Chris Houlihan's secret room will be accessible. No, of course it won't, because I didn't do that very questionable tactic that probably doesn't work at all. But you know these glitches all up in everybody's underpants. Apparently somebody warned me that my commentary sometimes was starting to make sense. This is a very bad thing, and I'm very ashamed of it, and I really hope you all forgive me, because forgiveness is one of the central pillars of friendship. Why isn't there an element of forgiveness? That would be awesome. Then everybody could be a drama queen and say, I'm sorry, and everybody would be just like, that's okay, I have the element of forgiveness. And, you know, Hitler would, you know, be allowed to live because he wouldn't be forgiven, I guess. I don't know. This is over-dramatizing for the purpose of winning a political war, because politicians are basically little 2-year-olds in 96-year-old bodies just bickering over who gets to play with the toy train. Pointed satire. Or something. I don't know. I don't think you guys should have that chain link fence sound to you. It just doesn't quite fit you. I think that a nice pink frilly dress would fit you guys better. You know, I think it would be fun to go on stage to do some badass rap and pretend not to realize that I was wearing a pink frilly dress, because it would make a lot of people very uncomfortable in a really funny way. Of course, there goes the surprise of that thing I was totally going to do. I mean, you know, definitely didn't just make it right up for the purpose of trying to be funny in a Let's Play. I can't really figure out what I'm saying half the time, but I suppose that's part of my charm. I mean, you know, it's all good, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. This room's not very exciting, if you ask me. And also, this lamp has approximately the same visibility as my frickin' car's headlights. Come on, Mazda, what's wrong with you? Well, well, well. More of these guys ripping off sound effects from other peeps for their own nefarious purposes. I can barely stand this. That's why I'm walking. Walking is different than standing, because you sort of move your feet and clap to the beat. And make a rap song with, like, really poor lyrics even for Run DMC. And, like, I don't know about that album, man. King of Rock. It's pretty cool in some tracks, but in other tracks it just doesn't really work for me. It doesn't work for me, no. I mean, for one thing, it's all on one level. The floor, I mean, not the album. I don't know. Like, you know, the title track is pretty freaking awesome, and, you know, friggin' Jam Master Jammin' is pretty awesome. This is my album review in Let's Play form. I hope you guys totally care about it, ever. As you can see, this room is extremely not inconsistent, because it's lit up by the torch that's in a complete other room when the door is not even open. This engine on this game is like the Rockmeister platitude. Oh, I'm Dr. Princess. With the Master Sword, you cannot cause a male penguin to have an egg with some kind of weird pink cat in it. I get the impression they're trying to encourage you to use your bow at some point in this game, but like, I never use it, because seriously, why would I use a weapon with expendable ammunition? Why would I drive a car with expendable fuel? Why would I live in a house with an expendable lifespan? Oh man, these eyeball bats sure are pretty hilarious. They're the bat ponies of things that aren't ponies. Super cute, and kind of just hurt you if you touch them for some reason, because honestly, one's got an eye patch, one of them likes to sing, and one of them will kill you if you like to sing. I don't know, I like to sing, but my problem is, I'm terrible at it. Cue canned audience laughter and terrible pandering facial expression. And next up we have the room, which is like almost pretending to be moderately difficult, except I'm just very bad at it. This room isn't actually hard at all, and in fact I never even get hurt here, but I guess I just wanted to inject a little bit of suspense into this story, because a story needs more suspense than simply there was a leaf and the caterpillar was on the leaf. I mean, personally, I think that's a pretty riveting story, but I seem to have an ability to not write a story good. This one you don't even have to bother with, guys, bro, but I like killing guys, so for me, I tend to just, you know, slaughter anyway, because honestly, you'd almost think that I'm getting up to a place which is kind of, you know, placeful. I mean, you'd almost think I was gonna fight a wizard in like a really easy but still kind of cool battle, but if you think that, you're a fool, because only foolish fools would bring a whip to court. I can't even do an amusing cut because it's just like, hey guys, it'd be funny, I'd just cut out this whole scene. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Well, I defeated him by making him disappear with the power of my mind. So now I'll go through the wrong door and it'll be the wrong warp glitch, because now I go into a tower which really looks sort of weird. It's got blue on the sides. I guess it's supposed to be sky or something. I don't know. This guy is just sort of a weirdo. He's just sort of, I mean, I don't know. He's the grass king. He just kind of wears green. He's got a beard, maybe. Does he have a beard? No. He's completely clean-shaven. And of this, I am disgusted, because I don't really want to fight a villain who doesn't have a big, manly beard. This guy needs to be the manliest word that doesn't rhyme with brony in the world. Oh. Yourself. This is very annoying. How annoying of me. Well met indeed, you asshole. Oh. He drew me into the dark world with a pencil. That is literally the first time in my life that I have forgotten the moon pearl. This is literally the first time I'm ever seeing this text. Huh? It's even got the different music. This is madness. Madness. Madman. Also, I kind of forgot everything. I don't want to save and quit in case I don't want to keep this part for some reason, but Jesus. So yeah, about the doing videos type of thing, I can probably do one tomorrow and the day after, but then I'm going to probably not be able to do one for a couple of days. I don't know, just, you know, it's gonna be weird. And I need this guy because he makes the beautiful music. He's a picture perfect lutist. Except I have to get to him in the dark world. So how the friggin' heck? Well, fine. Fine. Very good. Very fine. No! Ugh. Yes, and also, they make you get the Master Sword and then they make you... Well, they don't... Well, yeah, they make you get the Master Sword and then you have to come all the way back up here to get a thing that you need the Master Sword for instead of just being able to get it right away. It's actually really hilarious. Did I say hilarious? I meant inducing of malaria. Oh! It's funny because this is probably also the first time I didn't talk to these guys. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration. And they tell me to get the Moon Pearl. So obviously, what I'm saying is, I need some stupid pumpkin head to remind me to do something really basic. Yes, I know there's a heart piece in there. Also, this Y looks like a cactus. Oh man, the first medallion, which I really don't even care about that much because, let's face it, is quite unexciting. Ether. It's kind of just wind. Doesn't really do it for me, except, I don't know why I would say that, because Phoenix is in my name, and phoenixes kind of fly, but they're also fire. You know, Phoenix is like the cheatingest animal ever. Good thing it's mythical, because it totally uses two elements, fire and wind, because it flies, and that's totally wind. Yeah. Of course, if you're some kind of clever speedrunner, there's like a way to... Or maybe, yeah, you just bomb yourself across or something. I think that's... No, it's possible some way, but I've forgotten completely. Also watch as my view counts plummet from me not doing any exciting and interesting videos, but such is the price of having a life-ish, I suppose, and well, that is what living is all about. I'm some kind of crazy robot who somehow doesn't understand that. Anyways, yes, the moon pearl is definitely a thing. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gee gosh, it sure is neat. Well, that's definitely a thing. So I think I better stop it here.